Greetings to you on behalf of my siblings in faith here at Crozet United Methodist Church. I'm Sarah, the pastor, and during this time when so many of us are staying in our homes or we're trying to practice social distancing and isolation in order to stem the tide of the infection of coronavirus, we have some things that we want to share with you about Crozet United Methodist Church. The first is that just because you may not see us as much doesn't mean that the ministries and the missions have stopped. In fact, it's very important for you to know that the staff and the volunteers and the leadership here at our church are still very much active and engaged. In some ways are new, in some ways are just safer versions of what we do all the time. So we want you to know that we are still very active and vibrant in our prayer ministry, both in being in prayer, surrounding all that we do with prayer, and inviting you to be a part of this. So if you would like to share a prayer, you are welcome to engage with us on our website, CrozetUnitedMethodist.org. You can find how you can share a prayer request with our prayer team. You can also sign up to be part of our prayer ministry where you will receive the prayers that people don't want to keep confidential, and you can join and be in prayer for one another. The other thing is that giving remains just as vital now as it was before, if not even more so, because a lot of people don't think to give if they're not present with us, but the ministries are continuing, and so we will need to be able to fund those good works, especially since one of the most crucial things that we do is ensure that we feed the hungry. Our ministry to feed God's lambs, Grace Grocery, is still continuing. It feeds over 200 people a month, and it's vital that they do not starve during this time. So we've been working with the authorities, especially Blue Ridge Area Food Bank, to ensure that we do it safely, and that ministry still continues. We're still going to be open. It's going to look a little and feel a little different, but we are still going to make sure that people do not starve in the midst of this. The last thing is that our preschool, it might look totally vacant and sound completely different, but we are still working with our families to ensure that the children don't stagnate or feel as if they have been abandoned. Our staff, our director, our teachers, including myself for our chapel aspect, are creating packets that will be available to the families so that they can engage with their children. They can provide some more opportunities for the gaining of wisdom and growing in God's love and experiencing God's grace. So all of these things are just examples of what we're still doing. And other things will be happening. We'll still be continued to live stream aspects of our worship on Sunday morning. I'm going to be providing a different kind of Bible study via the internet on Thursday evenings. And there are other things that I'm sure will continue to emerge as we are looking at how we can bless you from afar so that we don't spread anything, much less coronavirus. We hope that you will be thoughtful and intentional about how you can engage with us and support us during this time. Your prayers and your gifts are vital, and we miss your presence. We hope that when this is over, we can all gather together and worship and enjoy our community once more. Until then, you are not just in our thoughts, you are in our prayers and deep in our hearts. Thank you.